Hey, hi ho, and howdy everyone, my name is Shannon Alshook, and welcome to take 2 of this video, because Shannon's a nervous baby boy. Yeah, hey, hi ho, and howdy everyone, my name is Shannon Alshook, and welcome to a little bit of a something. Before we do get started, I just wanted to quickly say, hey everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. Again, it's kind of I would like to officially, at this point, kind of stop talking about the elephant in the room world. So I'm going to try not to from this point on, even though it's affected some stuff in my life and the channel and stuff like that. But it's a bummer. It's depressing and it's annoying and it's kind of constantly looming over everyone, and I don't want to talk about it much more. Even if it's just to make a stupid joke, because it's a fucking bitch. Point is, I hope you all are doing as well as you can. I hope you all are staying safe. I hope you all aren't freaking out, because that doesn't help. But I do hope you guys are taking care of yourselves and staying safe, and I just wanted to say I love you all. I hope you are doing well. That is something I do want to get out the way. Anyway. The reason I wanted to sit down and make this video and talk to you guys is because if you've been around on the channel for a while, you will know that for a solid minute now, I have talked about the idea of opening a Patreon. It's something I've talked about for a while now. I've been told by other creators it's a good idea. I've been told by my audience I should do it. It's something that's been around for a minute. I've talked about it in quite a few different milestone videos and updates and stuff like that. And a while back, I'd kind of hit the point where I think my thing is I'm gonna wait till I hit 1,000 before I do it, before I sit down and commit to doing it. And then I didn't do that. Yeah. So that was kind of my thinking for a while. And then I basically hit a point where I was thinking, why? What is really the purpose of me waiting till then? What is that really going to do for me? What is that really going to do for my audience? Whatever. In the end, it seems just as reasonable to put it out whenever, because the people who do care enough or who want to put, and never. One of the really biggest things about this, one of the reasons I wanted to put it off for as long as I did, is because it feels weird. It feels very, very, very weird. Whether it be as a creator or as a literal fucking nobody, it is weird to be like, hey, you can give me money if you want. It's a weird statement, isn't it? It's like, hey, Steve, you know, you could give me $5. I could also tell you to fuck off. It's one of those things where it's a weird thing. Especially, and I think that maybe that is part of the reason why I wanted to put it off for as long as I did. Because as a creator of content on YouTube and stuff like that, I like to think that I do what I can. I like to think I do the best that I can a lot of the time. But I won't always nail it. I can't always devote all my time to it. I can't always nail a schedule. We used to have a schedule at one point on the channel. We do not have a schedule anymore because I got a job. And I got more dealing with family and things like that. Life changed around and that wasn't so much of an option. So, you know, it's not always something I can nail down. I have a life beyond here, for now anyway. Who knows, maybe this shall change in the future. Maybe it will. But yeah, so I won't always nail it, and I'm not always going to make everyone happy, and I'm going to fumble here and there, and that's a really scary, it's a scary thing on its own. As a creator, having people who watch you and who enjoy your stuff. But it is especially scary if you are relying on other people or people are giving you something. And that's the thing is, I always thought it was interesting because I was going through the Patreon stuff, and I was like trying to read up on what they had for their suggestions and their recommendations and their ways to look at things and stuff. And one of the things they have on there is like, well, these people who are watching you or who are doing whatever you happen to be doing on Patreon, you know, whatever it is they're doing that you're giving them, they're giving you something else already. They're giving you their time. They're giving you their eyes. They're giving you a part of their life. Which is an interesting thing. It's one of those things I never really considered, even though I've thought about it before, but I've never really set it in stone. But like, that already feels weird to let you guys down when you're doing that. The idea of you guys giving someone who can't always nail it money as well, it's a scary concept. I hate letting people down, and I know I will do that. I know I have done it. I know it's the kind of person that I am, and just the world I'm in at the moment. So again, it's been a scary concept. But after talking it over with friends and other creators and just examining where I am in life, just as much as I'm examining my faults, examining where I am and where I can be and where I can strive toward and what I can, trying to keep that in focus as well. And again, talking with everyone else, I think that's part of the reason I finally sat down and committed to doing it. Again, it's weird. It's really weird. But it's something that I know people do want. I know it's something, which again is also really weird. It's a weird feeling. Again, it's a weird feeling when someone so much wants to sit down and give you their time. But to give you more than that is even weirder. So basically, again, I sat down and I tried to figure out how I was going to set this up. Can you tell that I'm having a difficulty time breathing? It's not because of anything else. It's because of the nervousness. But trying to figure out how I was going to actually set it up was a scary thing. Because when I'm doing this, I want to make it as accessible to you guys as possible. I want to make it as rewarding to you guys as possible, but still keep it within the realm of my possibility. And that's a difficult act to balance. I don't even think I've nailed it here, and it's kind of the reason I wanted to make this video before the Patreon comes out. I think it's technically out. You shouldn't touch it yet. I think it is technically out, but I wanted to get your guys' thoughts and opinions on it. I wanted to, because I talked about it with people in the Discord, I talked about it with creators in the Discord and stuff like that, but I haven't gotten it out to you guys in your wholeness. I don't know what that means. But basically trying to find a way to make it worth it to you guys. And it's a difficult thing because I don't know if I always can. It's a thing. As of right now, the way I have it set up, I have 3 different tiers put together. I don't know if they're appropriate. Well, they're not appropriate because that's a cute pouty Amine, and that's an Ichigo, and that's, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Point is, I'm gonna ramble a lot in this. I'm very sorry, but I wanted to make it worth it to you guys. But there's only so much I can really do, at least where I am right now. And again, as this goes on and perhaps people get into it, and as I can work my way towards spending less time dealing with other outside influences and I can spend more time on this, it becomes more possible to do more things. So, I don't know if these are going to be what you guys are looking for. I don't know if there are things I should add to it. I don't know if there's things that I can add to it. I don't know if there's things that I need to take away from here because just I can't justify it. Because, like, if one person joins, for example, the second tier that I have, and I'll go through all of these with you guys, but the second tier I have is nothing too crazy, but one thing that it does is that starts the idea of having, what am I trying to say? Fucking early viewing on videos. And that's a step. That's a thing that I have to take extra time to do. And I, like, if one person jumps on that, I don't know if I can justify doing it or not, or what. Like, I'm winging this. I'm winging it really fucking hard. Which is, again, why I want to get your guys' opinions, and I want to hear from you guys, and I want to see what you guys are thinking. Anyway, so before I go into too much else, what I want to do is I really quickly want to talk about the tiers. Actually, before that, let me talk about one last thing, and that is, you don't need to touch this. You don't need to do any of it. You don't need to give me anything. You guys have already given me so goddamn much. You guys are the sweetest fucking people on the planet. For some reason, you tolerate me. Some people even claim to like me. It's weird. But, like, you guys already do so much for me. I don't ever want you to feel like you have to do anything, because that's something you'll see sometimes. Like, I've seen it happen with other people. It's like, you'll see someone come up with, like, I'm so sorry I can't give you that. I'm like, you don't have to. It's okay. You don't ever need to feel like you have to do anything like that. That's just something I want to get out. Again, I watched this one random out of context clip of a VTuber. I don't remember her name, but it's basically someone like, I'm sorry, I don't have, how do I make money for super chats and stuff like that, or something like that. And her whole thing is like, you don't need to do that, man. Don't worry about it. You're so kind enough as it is. Don't worry about it. You have such sweet feelings. Thank you for your feelings. Thank you for your sweet feelings. And it's the way I view it, man. It's like, you guys already do plenty enough for me, so don't ever feel like you have to. Again, that's the scary thing, is even putting it out, even if I'm not asking you, just putting it out there as an option is a scary thing to me. Anyway, as of right now, before I'm really getting into it fully, completely, 100%, 3 tiers. And if you didn't know anything about me, you'll notice that things in my Discord and things now on the Patreon, for some reason, are all based off of fruit. I don't know what that says about me, but you know what? I dig it. Anyway, the first one that I have set up is a $1 per month thing. The first tier is called Cherry, because, you know, cherries are great. Also, there's a secret hidden meaning there, and one person pointed it out to me when they noticed it in the Discord, and I'm like, yeah, you got it. It's gross. Anyway, yeah. The main thing with this one is it doesn't really get much, and again, that's the scary thing, is like, I want to be able to justify anything to you guys. But basically, it's just there. It's the $1 one. It's there just if you want to be super generous and kind and awesome. 2 things that it actually does do is I'm gonna try and credit everyone at the end of all my videos, at least to some extent. Like for the first one, you should be able to see on there, because I want to put these up on screen. But the idea is basically, it gives you a specific Patreon role in the Discord server. It doesn't really do anything, but it shows that you guys are fucking awesome. And it gives you, again, I want to do a credit at the end of each of my videos for each of the different tiers, and stuff like that. So again, it's nothing. Again, it's weird to me, but I'm trying. Anyway, that's the first one. So if you want to be a cherry, just throw $1 my way. Be more generous than you need to. that option's there. Because again, that's the thing is, as weird as it is, people have come up to me and be like, hey, I would give you money. Can I give you money? And I'm like, what? No. Are you high? And they're like, maybe a little. It's weird, dude. Again, like this is a really anxiety, awkward feeling video to make. Not just because it's a rambling mess, as they all are. But because it's about a topic that I'm not comfortable with yet. Not like because I think it's bad, but because it seems strange. It's very different. It's very different. The next one I set up, and again, we can work on potentially adjusting these, adding to them and stuff like that as we go, adding more tiers altogether and things like that, but just for a baseline. The next one is strawberry, because your boy loves Ichigo. And this is a $5 per month thing is the idea. Again, it doesn't do incredibly much more than that. It gives you a role in the server. It gives you a strawberry role, as well as gives you credit. As I also want to, especially anyone who does the later tiers, I want to specifically do like thank yous and call outs at the ends of the videos, rather than just like, hey, just a name in the credits or something like that. Again, it's really weird. Anyway, so we have those two things, and again, this is the part, because again, all those things I can handle. Trying to figure out other things to help justify it gets more difficult, because the next one I kind of wanted to add in there was, again, earlier access to videos. The idea was basically like, hey, if episode 1 of a certain series is out right now on YouTube, or episode 2, what the fuck am I saying? Yes, if episode 1 of something is out on YouTube, you, as a strawberry or higher, would have access to episode 2 through Patreon. Which again is different, which is weird. I don't think it would be insanely hard to do, but I would have to completely shift everything over a little bit, which would be weird. I'm trying to think of, there's some things in particular that would be kind of weird to work with. Things like Ruby. Ruby would be weird. I don't think I would operate under the same rules for that. Just because, you know, how it works out, and being like a first member on that and stuff, and just, I don't know. Again, there's things I need to figure out for myself. Or if I did do that, it'd be like a day. Like, you get an extra day of the, of the video. But I don't know. Again, I'm trying to figure this out as we go. So anyway, that was something I was thinking. I assumed that would be good for like $5. The last tier that I have set up right now, and again, I'm willing to add more if we want. I just don't have anything to give to you that can justify it. Put a 100 a month tier, and it just says for the fuck of it. It's not a very good fruit name, but you know, for the fruit of it, genius. Anyway, and then the last one is of course lemon, because Meech. And yeah, basically the idea is it's all the same stuff as before. Obviously a higher credit, higher role. Again, they don't do anything else beyond their recognition for what you guys are doing for me. Because I don't know what the hell else I would give you, to be honest. And that's part of the thing, is I just don't know what all the avenues I have. Again, would include the early access videos, and the last one would be doing like super special polls and stuff like that, I think, is the idea. Again, this is a really weird rambly video, and I'm sorry I made you sit through it. It'd be honestly easier if you just looked at it from the beginning, instead of having me try to explain it. But yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's a weird thing, but anyway, that is what I have kind of as the baseline. And again, I want to get your guys' opinion on things. I want to hear you guys out. As it stands, and again, just a heads up, I think it is technically live right now. Please don't touch it yet. And the main reason why is because I do potentially want to see if there's adjustments that I can make to these tiers, and I don't want to change it on you after you've paid for anything. That seems weird. If I am going to do that, you should have some warning in advance. But the other thing is, just because of how Patreon has their payment thing, as it's set up now, it basically, you pay for it when you first sign up for a tier or whatever, like sign up as a member, a patron, that's the term, yes. And then it does it at the start of every month. So I wouldn't want to have it out and have you do it, like make one payment and then like 5 days later have it be the next month and then you pay again. I don't know if that's how that works, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I'm pretty sure it's how it's set to work, which is why I'm specifically saying I want to wait till the beginning of the month, but I think I fucked that up already. Did I mention I'm winging it? Yeah, it's weird. It's weird and it's scary. But I want to do it. I want to do it for me. I want to do it for you guys. I want to do it for the channel. I want to do it for other things as well. The more money I can earn from stuff here online, the more I can justify devoting more time to it. Which again sounds so weird. But I would want to do that. I want to be able to do more here on Double Hit. I want to be able to work more towards other things, like continuing to add on to my voiceover stuff. But it's a thing I haven't touched in forever because I don't have time for it. I can't take the time to audition for something. Not even usually because of the audition, but I can't take the time to do it because if I get a role or something like that, I can't guarantee I have the time to sit down and do it when people need stuff. And again, it's something I used to have, but it's something I don't have anymore. Since again, I got a real human boy job. So again, it's just one of those things that the more and more I can work on building on it, more we can work on growing the channel, more and more we can do these things, I can push towards devoting more time here. I can push towards adding to what we have. It's going to be a long ways away from now. Let's be real. But yeah. Anyway. Thank you for watching this video. It was weird. Can you tell I'm very uncomfortable? There's a reason I've been postponing it for a long time. And this is way better than the first take I did. But, yeah. Anyway, that's what we have for our tiers. Again, I am willing to add more in the future if you guys would like that. If you guys have ideas for other things you'd like to see added, things you'd like to see adjusted, anything like that, please do not hesitate to run ideas by me, because I want to make this as worth it to you guys as I can. And that's kind of the big thing, is as I can. And I don't want to let you down. I want you guys to have the best time that you can here while still having a great time myself. So, anyway. As of right now, I know they have like what are our goals? I don't have anything set because I'm winging it and I don't think right now I have any right to be going like, let's get to da-da-da-da-da-da. Because that's stupid. We've established me making promises is a very bad idea, at least for right now. So I'm going to try to be semi-reasonable. Anyway, I believe I'm going to include the link to the Patreon in the Discord as well as a pinned comment. Again, I realize me saying this means someone's going to do it because people like to just, you know, defy authority. But I don't recommend doing it until the start of next month. Simply because I don't want anyone to have issues with an unexpected early extra payment of anything. Yeah, as far as I know, again, that is how that goes. So anyway, I think that's where I'm gonna end it here, guys. Please, again, feel free to give me your guys' thoughts in the comments. Jump in the Discord, talk to me about it. Join the Discord anyway. It's great. It's a terrible hive of scum and villainy, but like it's also really wholesome sometimes. It's been really weirdly wholesome as of late, and also really sexual. But you know, you can have both. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna end it here, guys. This is way longer than I want it to be. I am sorry for it to be super fucking rambly, but I thank you guys so much for listening. And I hope you guys are as excited for this as I am, and hopefully less scared. Yeah, yeah, man. Again, it's trippy, but I think it might do some nice things for us. Anyway, until I can give you another update, if there is anything that ends up getting changed or anything like that, then please have a good time, stay safe. I love you all, take care, and I will see you next time, whether that be for a milestone-y thing, for more on this, or just a video I'm doing on something. Do I have anything I really want to talk about on the channel? I don't think so. We'll talk about that in other videos. It's what the intros are for. Just 3.5 hours of me talking about what I'm watching or something like that. Anyway, I love you all dearly. Take care. Be safe. Stay cool. Love Meech. Bye, guys. It's so fucking weird, dude.